Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glassman. As promised, we'll pick up on this video with the pyramids. With this Boro dichroic glass in 1.5 millimeters or 0.60, we've got the thickness for the glass. So I've actually gone through three different ways of making the pyramids. Here's a four-sided one using a very small channel zinc. But you're going to get that infrastructure inside of there. A lot. There's no avoiding it. Because however these corners mix will influence what you see in there. Because it's bouncing around the imagery. So we've got the zinc idea. Whereas a piece of mirror underneath. But it is beautiful, just the same. Something good to be said about that, which will come up in a further video. This is my favorite, the most accurate, and we'll light each one. This is ultraviolet glued. You have to grind it, and then you put them together with UV solution. It's a lamination, well, it's not even a lamination, it's direct glass on glass. So, and we're just adhering it, using it for, this is the best. It's the most delicate though. Keep that in mind. But you get the best results photographically and clean. I do like this aspect of the copper foiled effect and soldered. And so, as our first example, that's what we're going to jump right into. Soldered outside 6-inch pyramid with a 4-inch inside. You see the base? Very simply made. Almost embarrassingly so. Well, there's a reason. Have to create the logical model so theoretically we can rebuild this thing. I am not even at any stretch of the imagination calling this a final. But it's very conceivable that this is believable to the woodworkers out there where they might know what they're going to do next. I will set the camera down, scoot these. I'll set the camera down on the tripod and take it apart backwards so that you know what we've got here, so you can see it in your mind's eye. It just sits inside, and the little 4-inch guy sits inside. Now I have 8 LED lights. All I'm going to do at this point is lift up my mirror and tell myself I want 3 lights, 5 lights, or 25 lights. I can do that because of this application. I don't know how many I've got, but we've got enough to create an effect. So I'm just going to sit it on my little top. I created a rim 1/4 of an inch deep, so I can set this in this way to align on corners or opposite or anything in between. Now if you didn't take this inner pyramid, you could put your crystal in there or whatever it is the thing is that you're excited about energizing. I'm just going to set this inside the rim. Now ideally you saw me push the mirror up from the bottom. It should have a bottom on it, and I actually see myself perhaps using a real strong double back tape and putting it onto there, or creating another false chamber with a little hinge lid on it or whatever to hide the light, reach in, turn on the switch right here, and everything is hidden. Stain it up, it's pretty, it's good to go. I think you guys see it. Now, let's see what it looks like. Ready, set. Now, it's beautiful. And the soldering lines don't hurt anything. They're very believable versus the exaggerated from the zinc. And I'll do 2 more videos, one showing the of each. So this is soldered. Look at that cool effect. Straight down. Now coming off to the side, you get dimensionality. That's infinity. It's bouncing around. The light is bouncing around within this pyramids. Now you could also put some other little pieces where you glue them flat and create chambers, and you can go much deeper than this, much deeper, and you can control your lighting through the bottom. I will also talk about in the next video one thing that I realized that didn't work Well, actually we can bring it into this video. I actually used acrylic mirror underneath this. Some people might be thinking out loud, what about that? Where you can drill through that and insert the lights. It worked for a minute, but it scratches extremely easily. It's plexiglass with a mirror coating. It's called acrylic mirror. It is good, however, for the right application and the right LED light. And yes, that's the way to go. But if you're going to do these where people can lift the lids off and this and that, this is the most practical with the mirror. You're in, you're out. The acrylic mirror is very expensive. They sell it at Home Depot. And for a 2-foot by 4-foot piece, it was almost $50. Well, it was over $50 with tax. See the beauty there? Now, you can take this outside pyramid, lift it up, and turn it, because I used different colors. This yellow face, or this face here, is yellow. And it could be on the other side, but I don't know. And that's the beauty of dichroic, is it's always changing. Well, even more so. Oh, look at this side. This side's stunning. That's the beauty of switching the sides. Look at that combination. And look at the things inside of it. Really cool. If you like that kind of stuff. It's not for everybody. It's dimensionality. For some, it's scary. I love it. It's energy. I look at it as energy. Almost communicating to me, energy. In fact, it does communicate. Something inside of me that continues to do this. You know, it's a game. And I'm having fun with the game of playing with the game. I think it's beautiful. Anyway, if you do as well, it might be interesting. I'm going to sell the triangles on my Etsy store. And my Etsy store name is Dichro Glassman. Dichro Glassman. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.